Stadium, and we're going to be doing another little tipping video for you guys. Oh, it's going to be cheeky. I am still recovering from Friday night. Doesn't matter, because we're going to win by 50 this week, so we're going to be all good. I actually was going to film just over there in front of the ticket office, because you should be buying a ticket to your weekends, games, no matter where you are. But it's too windy right now. It's just too windy down here right now. So it's actually meant to be really cold tomorrow as well. I just got back from the Titans training and we're talking about how it's meant to be like 7 degrees Celsius. That's not fun. Got a bit of wind around here on the Gold Coast, which should probably affect my tip. Maybe, maybe not. Probably going to give you the same tip anyway. It's wind, bro. I'm in the corner. I'm literally in the corner. How is there still wind about right now? Gee whiz. I just want to get into the goddamn game. That's exactly what we're going to do here. The first game, Titans, Cowboys, Seabus, Sheep Stadium here on Thursday night. Tomorrow, keen as for obviously I'm going to be here as per usual over there in section, I think it's, wait 1 second, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22/23, baby, that's where we gonna be. But it's gonna be an exciting game because obviously the Titans are coming off a pretty poor effort against the Broncos, but not really, because you've got to remember that first half was pretty legit. Yeah, the first half showed the Titans can be a very good team. The second half is kind of where it just kind of, I don't know, man, very frustrating. As much as it's negative that they still lost that game and choked that lead away again, the point of the matter is that if you can't see that this can be a legit team, there's something wrong with your footing knowledge, because it's obvious that this team can put together a very, very astounding 40, but then just completely fall off. And that's the problem. There is not many players out here. With Origin, Tino's out, which is a big loss. Obviously, he's a monster, he's a machine. He's out captain, fantastic. And Dave Feeder's out. He was actually still injured, still scored a try. But yeah, look, it's not been the best of seasons for the old Dave, but there's still plenty of season to go once he gets back from his, I think it's an MCL tear. Cowboys, on the other hand, they have quite a few players out. They're doing pretty well, the Cowboys. They're on a pretty good win streak of their own. The fact of the matter is, baby, you wish I was going to be tipping the Cowboys here. You bloody wish I. You didn't go tipping the Cowboys to Titans. My goddamn 50, man. We lost by like 30 the last time we played them. But I don't give a shit. Titans by 50. Next up, Panthers or doggies at Penrith, I think it is. Let me just have a quick little check. It is at Penrith, and this is a very tough game to read because you have to kind of rely on Penrith with all their Origin outs. They have about 150 Origin outs right now to still get the win over the Dogs, who don't actually, I think, have anybody out. Josh Kalakar obviously still there. He's probably going to have a blinder because he wasn't selected, and I don't know, this is actually a really tough game to read, especially in Penrith, but I'm going to surprisingly take the doggies here. But I still obviously believe that Penrith should be favoured. I don't know, I'm just happy to take a significantly sized underdog here. I think Penrith are heavy favourites, which I find crazy. I know it's in Penrith, they've got a lot of players out, and that's still a first grade Dogs team up against a relatively reserve grade Penrith team. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still a first grade versus a relatively reserve grade team there. So I'm pretty happy to take that experience with the Dogs, even though I don't think they're a good team. I really just don't at this point. You know, they're still just not playing well even with a new coach. So yeah, I don't know. Penrith probably should win this game. They'd probably come out and blow them out, even with all these players out. But I am going to take the Dogs, because I'm happy to go with the upset. Saturday night footy in Brookvale. Gee whiz, that's about 100 kilometres by driving from Manly, even though it's a Manly home ground. Manly Seagulls versus New Zealand Warriors. Very tough game to read. Besides Cherry Evans, Manly pretty much at full strength here. They put Schuster into the 6. They've got Kisner in the 7. Bing bong, bing. I'm taking Manly here. Look, Warriors, they're not terrible, but they're not great. You know, they're struggling significantly right now to really get anything going. It's really, I backed him in against the Knights. They went up 12-0, and then they go into Kabuchka. They went to Kabuchka. What happened to there? Not crazy, man. Shit, I tip you, and you don't do nothing, man. I just want to see something from the Warriors. But yeah, look, very frustrating times in New Zealand right now. I'm happy to go for Manly, the home team. They're just missing Cherry Evans. That's about it. So, I'm taking Manly. I'm taking a Manly. The last game of the round, Canberra Raiders versus the Sydney Chooksters, the Sydney Roosters. This is going to be a good game here, baby, down there in Canberra. Obviously, that Raiders versus Eels game was better than I predicted. I still predict the Eels, but the Raiders did pretty well. They did better than I expected. So, you know, maybe we can see them do it again. Not for me, not for me. I think that obviously they're probably going to stick around. That's why I think Roosters win 1 of 12. I just think Whiten's going to be too big of an out here, and I think that the Roosters, they keep their halves intact. They've pretty much got everyone in their team. I can't really think of a great deal besides Tupou, who surprisingly is not there. I think the Roosters win this one. I think they're better than you guys have given them credit for, and I think you guys realised that last week against the Sharkies. They did take the Roosters, they did say they could win well. The Sharkies are still not there yet. Pretty happy to hear about an argument that Canberra do win this game down there in Canberra. It's going to be freezing, man. If it's cold here on the Gold Coast, then I guarantee you down there in Timbuktu that it's damn well cold. So yeah, I'm taking Roosters minus 12 here. I think Canberra will give it a good go and could win it. Take it, Roosters. Anyway, guys, that's going to do us here for today's video. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're around here. I will not be vlogging for the Thursday game. I will be vlogging. I will not be streaming. I'll be vlogging the Titans-Cowboys game here at Seabass Stadium tomorrow. So if you're here, come down, say hello, get around it. If you're not, then we'll see you on Friday night for the streams, baby. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we've got NRL streams. We've got the boxing this weekend. Georgie Cambosis, he's going to slap up Devin Haney. Boom! That's exactly what we're going to be seeing there. And also the Super Rugby Finals. We're going to be doing it, even though the Fiji Drew aren't there. It's going to be a good time. So, like I said, thumbs up, subscribe, live your passion. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do something, so get around it. I appreciate you guys as usual. Sorry about the wind, sorry about that. If the wind's come back up again, let's go. Appreciate you as always, and see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.